Talk about for about a week and a half you guys have been at it in fall practice. Just talk about what you guys have worked on and what you're kind of building towards as the season begins next week.
We've really worked on our defense and our service team, mostly in practice. I mean, we want to be known as a defensive team and that no one can hit a ball down without someone getting a touch on it. So I think that's what we've basically been working on. It's just a lot of 6-on-6 and having hitters go at our defense and just swinging hard and working on our back row and moving along the court, just getting our digs up.
Lots been mentioned in terms of the fact that you came here in the spring and you got to play with the team. Obviously, the team worked well together in the summer as well to prepare for fall practice. Just talk about what you gained out of having this much exposure to everybody and this much experience before fall practice even started.
I think being there in the spring really just made me more comfortable with the girls and comfortable with how practices are run, how the coaches are, what practice is actually going to be like, and how fast the game actually is. It's really connected me with the girls, knowing each one of them individually, knowing how they practice and how hard they all want to work, and it's really helped me a lot, and I feel more just at home with everything.
Now, you probably get asked this a lot when you won the award, but you won National Gatorade Player of the Year. And what really seems to stand out about that is, at least from this state, you were only the third Minnesotan to win that. Mm-hmm. And you look at the name Joe Mauer, and just how cool is it to be able to look at that name and know that you kind of got nationally recognized in the same stage that he was, and be from the state and representing in terms of that national achievement.
It was great. I mean, I never expected it at all, and when it actually happened, I had nothing to say, but it's a great honor, and meeting all the other players from the different sports was even more incredible, just seeing how hard they had to work, and it was a dream come true for me to win all that, and seeing Joe Mauer on there too, because look at all the things he's done, and look at all the things that I can do in my future.
Talk about the bond that you guys have as a team. You have 9 players from the state of Minnesota, and a lot of you grew up playing club together. In fact, it's kind of interesting with the Northern Lights, the different generations of players now that have kind of funneled their way into this program. And you obviously probably grew up, at least when you were younger, seeing Lauren and Haley play and what their team did. And then your team did a lot of amazing things as well at the levels as you worked your way up. Just talk about how cool it is to kind of all meet here and kind of have that group of players together here at the University of Minnesota.
I think it's really cool. I mean, we got along in club. I mean, we got along in high school playing against the other girls on the team, and it's just really nice going in already knowing most of the players, knowing a little bit about them, and already being friends with them. I mean, even the girls from out of state, I mean, they've came into the team, and they're no different than us now. I mean, we all get along great, and we have great times together, and we were really connected.
And what does it say about their level of commitment to the team? Obviously, most of you were here during the summer, and those group of players, 2 of them, especially with Stephanie and Stephanie, came from California so that they could be with the team earlier and kind of integrate themselves. Just talk about what that says to the level of dedication of those players and the whole team to be able to, have that work and work hard together during the summer to get ready for the fall.
Well, I think our dedication level it's very high. We all took our summer off, and even though we could have been doing other things with our friends, going to parties, going to the lake, we were all on the court every day for at least an hour, 2 hours, working on all our skills, getting stronger, and especially with Stephanie and Steffi coming from such a far place. I mean, I couldn't even imagine how tough that would be, and they were right in there doing everything that we were, and just them being there means that they actually want something, and they want to work for this team, and they want to help us win.
And now kind of going back to that part of playing with former teammates, how cool is it to be able to have your high school teammate Jess Menden with you here as well? You guys won that state title, I think the first one of the 3 together, I believe. I wasn't sure.
Yes.
But just talk about how cool it is to kind of be playing on the same team with her again and seeing, kind of coming together at this point.
It's definitely weird playing with her again. I mean, we played when I was a sophomore and she's a senior, and it just all seems so different because just high school and college together is just a totally different pace of volleyball. But being with her again has been a lot of fun because I loved her in high school and we had a great time together, and now just being on the court with her in college is even better, and she's improved so much, and it's just been a real joy.
What stuff out of being here in the spring and the summer, what are some of the lessons that you picked up that you really have been able to carry into the fall and that are going to help you as you prepare for your first season here?
I think really just for me being low and being always pursuing after the ball, that's one big thing that we had to work on, is just always going for the ball no matter what until the ball drops. And I'm really going to take that and staying low in my defense in the back row and working on shots in the front row just to fool the other team.
And finally, just talk about how exciting it is to know that the season starts next Friday. You know, we talked about how you've been here in the spring and how you were here in the summer and now fall practice. All this preparation, how exciting is it to be able to get things underway next week?
It's great. It's finally come. I mean, spring, I knew it was going to be a while until the fall, but I mean, all this is just added up, and now it's finally come time that we get to face these other great college teams, and I'm pretty sure we're ready to go.